What is up, heroes? This is Midnight2 and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. In the last episode, Togami pretty much took us around Kibogamine Academy, apparently leading our investigation together, even though we were kind of coerced into it. And we built up a ton of ammo for this upcoming trial. And now we're in the library because, why else? Togami told us to be here, so let's see if we can investigate. Apparently there's a lot to investigate. Let's start off by asking him, really prove here that Genocider Shou is responsible for Fujisaki's murder? Alright, well, we'll take a look. Find some better place to investigate. Letter maybe? Okay. Where else? Down here maybe? Nothing there, try again. Okay, the lamp? Stop, you're not gonna learn anything from a desk lamp. Jeez, I don't know. So I'm gonna commit myself, I'm just not gonna find any evidence here. What about over here? No. What about over here? Hey, you were wrong, Togami. There was a Monokuma medal. I'll take that. Where else is there to look? Over here? Oh, maybe in here. This door leads to the archives. Oh, I thought you were telling we were somewhere in the library. Come on, Togami, please. Alright, well, let's see what's going on in the archives then. It's a lot of documents, and this place takes Dusty to a whole new level. I believe you'll find there's enough valuable information in this room to warrant putting up the dust. Ooh, what's up here? Oh, just a camera. Cameras everywhere. Shelf is full of notebooks and folders. I wonder what's in them. Those files are dangerous. People who run the world. It's info civilians should never know. What? The people controlling them. The true ruling class. If you don't mind being erased, go ahead and take a look. Find a lot of surprising names in there. You're joking, right? Care to find out? What? Just to be safe, I'll abstain. I'm really curious as to what he meant by that, to be honest. From a desk lamp? Are you gonna find out anything from a desk lamp? Hey, I recognize this desk lamp. Just like the one Togami was using in the other room. It's a lamp. What of it? There's another one of these here that I brought into the library proper. The lighting is dismal in there, so it's necessary to read. Huh. Interesting. I'll take the Monokuma medal. Check over here. Peck the edge of the files, reach out and pick one at random. A fine choice. There's a copy of a case file from a certain country's national archives concerning the assassination of one of their presidents. They're planning, at long last, to unveil it 30 years from now. Just don't come right to me when you become a target for learning that information early. Awkward. Oh, I thought maybe we had interacted with this like box or whatever down here. It's an empty wooden box. From the markings in the dust, I guess there used to be something in here. But the real question is what? Looks like something maybe coiled up. Do you know what used to be in this box? There was an extension cord in there. I brought it to the library. Extension cord. Was that? Interesting. Wonder if the extension cord is somehow relevant to, what's it called? The crucifixion. Alright, well, let's check out this bookshelf then. Bookshelf is packed tight with thick files. Allow me to give you a word of warning before you decide whether or not to look at those. The shelf contains hundreds, if not thousands of case files, crime scene photos and all, including some that a normal person wouldn't be able to handle seeing. Just a warning. What do you mean, unable to handle? Every single one of those are cold case files. Internal confidential police documents that would, under normal circumstances, never see the light of day. Have you come to appreciate how extraordinary these archives are? This room is the reason I was so interested in the library. Confidential police and government documents. Things that would never be available publicly fill the room. How do you get a copy of these, Monokuma? It's glorious. You weren't joking. You have this terrible habit of deciding things must be false so they don't fit your views of reality. No idea how you can even expect me to believe all this is real. And anyway, who could have collected all this and how could they have done it? Either Kibogamine Academy is just that influential, or the puppet master just didn't want me getting bored. Can't do it, I can't keep up with him. This is just too outrageous. You still not believe me? I'd like to know how you can. Any normal person could. What is normal? Normal, average, simple, they do not exist. If you can't comprehend that, you can't possibly understand the fundamental precepts of this world. My ears are starting to hurt. You're also basing your comment on what you consider common sense. Don't apply your pedestrian common sense to someone in my position. The documents here are, without question, legitimate. Having seen them before... What? How could he have seen them? My house is a reading room in it, much like these archives, though it's not nearly as small and dusty. Members of the Togami family have full, unrestricted access to government data, and not just domestically either. How? I said earlier about the true ruling class. The Togami family is part of that. Noble blood flows through my veins, blood that will one day have me sitting at the top of the world. Privilege. As one of the rulers, it is necessary for me, too, to have a vast wealth of knowledge about the world. So, whenever I had the time, I would read whatever documents or records interested me. And that is why I can say, with absolute certainty, the files here are unquestionably real. It's no longer a question whether or not I believe it or not. I'm starting to think of Togami is infinitely more terrifying than the Puppet Master. The things that interested me the most were police case files for unsolved crimes. Ever since I was young, one of my hobbies has been looking at unsolved case files. It's a great way to work my mind, and I solved more than a few cases while I was at it. Lately, there's been one case I've had a particular fascination with, the Genocider Shou serial killings. As he spoke, Togami pulled a single file from one of the shelves. This is that file. Every report filed on the Genocider Shou case is right here. Because there's so much of it, I'll just give you a summary of the most important information. To start off, there are two unique characteristics to the Genocider Shou murders. 1. Genocider Shou always writes bloodbath fever in the victim's blood, somewhere at the crime scene. And second, they're all crucified. That's exactly what happened to Fujisaki. Hold on to your surprise, the interesting part is yet to come. The second characteristic, that he crucifies his victim, is only known to those at the very highest levels of law enforcement. The media hasn't been given that information. What? What I'm saying is his bloody calling card is public knowledge, and anyone could find out about it. But only the upper echelon of the police and Genocider Shou himself know about the crucifixions. Now back to Fujisaki's body. Oh, so given that if it were an impersonation or a mimicry, well, they would have to know about the crucifixion, so it's either someone of the noble class or it's the real thing. Interesting. How did the killer know that particular detail of Genocider Shou's M.O.? And that's where the problem lies. There's an easy answer. The culprit was not a copycat, but Genocider Shou himself. This is my proof that someone here is actually Genocider Shou. It also could just be Togami, right? And we also don't know if someone else is, you know, in a higher class, like someone like Kirigiri, maybe. Someone here is a demented serial killer? This case has gotten rather interesting, hasn't it? Who would have expected we'd had an infamous homicidal maniac participating in this game? Suggest you look over this file yourself, Naegi. I'm sure you'll find plenty of useful information in it. If you come begging and crying, I'll consider showing it to you. Well, I guess we don't really have much of a choice. Mind if I take a look? Cannot take it out of this room. Ayo. With my nerves on high alert, I took the file from Togami and began flipping through it. My hand stopped when it came to a page containing a series of crime scene photos. Yikes. Names and pictures of Genocider Shou's victims filled page after page. Kenharada, Tetsuhiro Honda, Gaku Shoji, Issei Kano, Takashi Yoshida, Nataro Komatsu, and so on. At the very least, I have learned that every single one of his numerous victims are killed and crucified in exactly the same manner. That includes the scissors, though, right? In addition, he always leaves the message, bloodbath fever, in the victim's blood at the scene. Does he write in a particular way? Not necessarily. But I am noticing that there are scissors being used. I'm sure you'll find what's written there very interesting. The next page. Suspect profile. Murders either occur late night on weekdays or during the afternoon or evening on weekends. Frequently occur in the early afternoon on weekends. So with a high degree of probability, a student. Additionally, we have evidence showing the suspect remains at the scene for extended periods of time and then flees from the scene in a panic, as there have been no reported sightings of the suspect. appears he exhibits this peculiar behavior irrespective of any external influences. Based on this apparently illogical, inconsistent behavior, we hypothesize the suspect has a severe case of dissociative identity disorder. Definitely Fukuwa. In short, they're saying it's possible Genocider Shou is someone who has multiple personalities. Like the sort of thing you see on TV, and once again, things have started losing touch with reality. But everything else I've heard leading up to this has been far, far more unbelievable. Does the fact that this doesn't seem quite so strange mean I'm becoming desensitized to absurdity? That's kind of crazy, but yeah, no, I definitely think it is Fukuwa because she seems to have a personality disorder, and how she interacted at the crime scene. Out of here, we don't have any more business here. Hang on a second, Togami, please. Yet again, I found myself chasing Togami. Alright, well, I'm done with you now. I have other business to attend to before the class trial. Well, that was fast. Thought we'd be together forever? Spare me the imposing misunderstandings, would you? The rest of your investigation is on your shoulders. See you at the trial. With that, he disappeared from my sight. Huh. Part of me feels like I just got dragged around by the collar. Definitely feels that way. No denying it, thanks to him, I gained a lot of valuable information. Interesting. Very interesting. He's apparently one of us. Yeah, we should check out the changing rooms. Alright, so let's start off by investigating the changing room. I'll teleport here because I just don't want to walk around for so long in this area because it's so slow down. But whatever. Okay, so we've been given all the information that Togami could offer. Let's check out the women's changing room because I do... Actually, we should talk to Yamada because we'll have to talk to everyone else eventually, I think. Dun 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 dun. Yamada has acquired... Dun 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 dun. Yeah, wanted to make sure I actually got that right in case it's some cool reference. Yamada has acquired evidence pointing to the culprit. Yamada levels up. Yamada gains 42 INT. Evidence pointing to the culprit. What'd you find? Can't say just yet. This evidence will, beyond a shadow of a doubt, vanquish the murderer. Interesting. What? She would not share. Perhaps this is a grade school case of teasing one's love interest. What say you? Where's Celeste? We might not have been in the dormitory storeroom. Interesting. Okay, so we'll be sure to talk to Celeste next, but I do want to investigate the body itself. Kirigiri is still here, maybe? Yep, of course. What does Kirigiri have to say? How's your investigation coming along? I'm about done. But I should get going. I have other things. What are you doing? Like what? You should just focus on solving this murder. Thoroughly examine the corpse. Huh. Fujisaki's electro ID is gone missing. You should probably find out where it went. You know, what's interesting is that the one in the mailbox or whatnot could have been Fujisaki's that was broken and then replaced with Kuwata's, so someone has Kuwata's instead, but regardless, Fujisaki's is missing. Interesting. I also want to take a look at the poster. Blood on the poster is what catches your eye. Is there writing in the top right? No. Look closer. This is a poster of a busty supermodel. Kind of feels out of place here in the women's changing room. I was thinking that too when I first saw the crime scene. Maybe there's something we can do about it, but regardless, let's take a look at this corpse. Thoroughly examine the body. Of course, there's a limit to how much I can do, but I'll do what I can. For starters, both of Fujisaki's hands are bound with what looks like rope or something. Maybe an extension cord? So the rope's been used to prop her up to make it look like a crucifixion. Hold on a second. Hey, there's a plug. That means this isn't a rope. But that's not everything. Fujisaki's cause of death was the blow to her head. But in other words, she was struck and killed. Taking the crucifixion and cause of death into account, when I first saw her body, it didn't really jump out at me, but having seen Genocider Shou's case file, something doesn't seem quite right. But what exactly? It's the fact that it's not the scissors! Anyways, the lead I've got is the rope used to hang Fujisaki's body. which means I need to go back there and do some additional investigation. And while I'm there, I'd like to take another look at the Genocider Shou case file. Alright, well, then let's head on over there. Oh, we should probably check out the men's changing room before we head out too, though. And don't want to forget about Celeste. Still need to check out Celeste. It's very likely, I'd say even, that the dumbbell was brought over from the, what's it called? Men's changing room. Also, why is this in the men's changing room? This is a poster of the boys band Tornado. They're really popular with teenage girls, so it kind of feels out of place here in the men's changing room. The poster in the other room. Yeah, something's not right here. Do you think maybe the murder occurred here and then the dumbbell and poster were brought over there? Switch the posters. I should see if someone who spent a lot of time in one of the changing rooms knows something. Well, Owada maybe? Someone who was working out plenty. Probably. Yeah. Oh wait, shoot, I didn't want to go to the pool. But I guess we could see if there's anything interesting. Probably not, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think so. But who would be in the men's changing room a lot? Probably Owada. He's pretty buff. There's more left to do here. Oh, this is interesting. This, like, dirt patch. Mysterious stain on the carpet. What could have caused this? Well, it is a men's gym room. No. Dirty or something? I don't know. But we'll head out. Probably talk to Owada about it. Definitely not Yamada. I don't feel like he's spending a lot of time in the gym, though maybe he should be. Yeah, why is there blood on this side? It's interesting, but we'll talk to Owada, see if he's got anything to say about the posters. Okay, so it's not this person. Actually, Ishimaru also probably spends a lot of time in the gym. What were we gonna do? I don't think I've seen everything here yet. Maybe check out this Electro ID thing? See if it's been tampered? Okay. The doors are unlocked right now. Maybe look back over here? Something with the lifesaver, maybe? The gun, probably not. Oops, didn't want to do that. So we need to talk to Celeste, and we need to check out the dormitory storeroom, which is where she is, I think. And we need to find a guy who goes to the gym a lot. What else can we find in here? I'm not sure. How do I... Forgot how I moved up once. I think I've seen everything here yet. What else is there to see? Talk to Yamada, I guess? Dun 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 dun! Yeah, there's nothing new there. What else is there to investigate? Maybe I have to go back to one of the changing rooms? Or wait, maybe I have to talk to Sakura. Oh, that's right. I don't have to talk to someone who's only comfortable with the men's changing room. I can talk to someone who's comfortable with the girls' changing room too. Well, silly me. Alright, then yeah, let's go talk to Sakura. Especially because we already talked to her about the testimony. And then we can go find Celeste. Oops, didn't want to mean that, or read that. Alright, Sakura. Spend a lot of time working out here, don't you? Come nearly every day since it opened. Asahina joins me on occasion as well. Something I'd like to ask about. Have the posters in the two changing rooms been switched? I do not recall. I've not paid much mind to the decorations. However, there is something that has been bothering me about this room. I always drink protein coffee after finishing my workout. Is protein here? I've been making do with the low-quality protein powder in the storeroom. But as I was saying, I make protein coffee to drink when I finish my workout. The other day I spilled some on the carpet, staining it. You stain the carpet? But I don't see any coffee stains on the carpet here. Indeed, I just noticed it as well. The stain has vanished. Someone cleaned it up, but even so, would you not say this is surprisingly clean? As though there was never a stain at all? Huh. So maybe, yeah, maybe the equipment and everything has been really kind of switched. I feel like more and more, like the murder occurred in the men's changing room. Why would Fujisaki be in the men's changing room? And then things were brought over here. Well, regardless, we should check out Celeste now. Yeah, and I think we have everything here now, given the game lets us. She said she was in the dormitory where? The dormitory, like, supply closet or something? Where is that again? Not there. Definitely rooms of importance, but no. Dressing room, large bath, sauna, laundry room, trash room, everyone's rooms. Ooh, what's this room? This is the storeroom, probably. Gotcha. Well, then we'll just teleport over here and see what's going on in the storeroom. It was over here, was it? I think. Yeah, let's check out what's going on in the storeroom then. Celeste said she had something to say. Ooh. Alright, Celeste, what you got for us? Hey, Celeste, what are you doing here? The storeroom is quite impressive. It has a wide variety of daily necessities. From food to tracksuits to towels, really just about anything you could hope for. More importantly, have you found anything of interest relevant to the murder? I had a feeling you were going to ask that. I was attempting to distract you by talking about the storeroom, but it seems my efforts were in vain. So you do have something. Yes, and we can make it our little secret. Last night I saw Fujisaki here in the storeroom. Huh? It happened just before our self-imposed curfew. Well, hello there. What are you doing here so late? That's interesting. She ignored curfew and went straight there. Bad things happen to those who break the rules, and she paid the price. Huh. We never found the sports bag or the tracksuit Celeste said she saw her carrying. Does that mean the culprit disposed of them? Ooh, that's good information. That's good information to have. Let's see what else is in here. Explore this, because I don't think I've actually looked through here much. This looks like a refrigerator. Nope, no evidence hiding in here. Security camera. What else? Is this the protein up here? Shelves are lined with foodstuffs, but there's nothing here that'll come in handy for my investigation. Okay, what about this shelf? All the basic necessities of life are scattered about these shelves, but there's nothing here that'll come in handy for my investigation. Good to know, good to know. What about these boxes here? Towels, tracksuits, school supplies, there's all sorts of stuff here. What about up here? Hello? One of those monitors Monocom uses right now is just displaying school insignia. And there's just one last thing to investigate. This shelf here. Alright, then I think we're done here for the most part. Yeah, let's head out. Huh, okay, so now the next idea I have is, okay, we have this tracksuit and this gym bag we need to find. Were they disposed of, and if so, how? Right? I think that makes the most sense. Also, who else have we not talked to? I think we still need to talk to Ishimaru about what he thinks. So let's see if we can find anyone. It's not really showing where people are. Oh, Asahina's in the cafeteria. Let's go there. Because she also works out sometimes with Sakura, so she might have something to say about the gym room itself too. Alright, Asahina, what you got for us? Asahina, hey. How's Fukuoka doing? Nothing's changed. She's still refusing to leave her room, going on about Genocider this, Genocider that. So I just left. You just left her there? Things are so crazy around here, my head's spinning, so I thought I'd take a break and fill up. I'll go back once I'm done eating though, so no worries. She's so airheaded sometimes. It's really hard to like Fukuoka, but I can't help worrying about her. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to mention it before, but yeah, or did I mention it? Regardless, someone turned that face of Asahina that I absolutely loved into a nice little meme and showed it on Twitter. If I haven't shown it yet, I'll show it now. But on an unrelated note, what are you eating? Donuts, duh. Was I supposed to know that? I'm willing to give God credit for inventing donuts in outer space, but that's about it. Is that so? So cute. I feel bad for her. I bet Fujisaki wishes she could have had more donuts. It's too bad. I wish I could have gotten to know her better. You know if there's anyone Fujisaki was close to? Kind of weirdo. She wasn't really good friends with any of the girls. Huh. It was like, I guess, she was distancing herself from us. Oh yeah, Ogami said something to that effect too. She said you two invited her to come work out, but she kept turning you down. It wasn't just the two of us either. She kept her distance from all the other girls. Think she was just shy? She's pretty comfortable talking to the guys. That's interesting. Maybe she's one of those girls who like being fawned over by guys. Can't judge a book by its cover. Interesting. That's good to know. But anyways, it's been a bit of a long episode, so we're going to call it here today. We're picking up on all the testimonies. I also remember we have to go and look at the Genocider Shou files again, so in the next episode we'll do that. We'll talk to Ishimaru and the rest of the gang that we haven't chatted with yet. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.
Danganronpa.